Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Project YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video. I'm going to be previewing the big game this week between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. A title deciding game, just 4 points that separates the two teams. Bayern Munich are on 61 points, Borussia Dortmund on 57 points. And they are playing in Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park, unfortunately with no fans still. So that is a big problem for Dortmund because their incredible atmosphere at the stadium is what helps them in the big games. The history in this game is not that good for Dortmund. The last two times these two played in the league, earlier this season, Bayern beat Dortmund 4-0. And last season Dortmund were thrashed 5-0 by Bayern. Now this time around is a little bit different for Dortmund. They have a huge upgrade they had in the January transfer window with Erling Haaland. They've also had for Jadon Sancho firing on all cylinders this season. He's already contributed to 30 goals this season, 14 goals and 16 assists. And they are a different team than they were when they were last time around they played Bayern. They've changed the formation. They are now preferring a 3-4-3 formation, as you can see on the screen. That's the two formations that I think the two teams will go into the game tomorrow. Bayern are between a 4-1-4-1 and a 4-3-3. It depends on how attacking they will go. I think it's going to be more like a 4-1-4-1, as you can see on the screen, with Kimmich as a DM, Muller and Goretzka just in front of him, and Perisic and Coman on the wing, with Robert Lewandowski up front, and the back four of Pavard, Alaba, Boateng, Alphonso Davies, and Manuel Neuer in goal, who signed a new contract this week as well. And on the other side, Dortmund will start with Berkey, Hummels, Piszczek and Akanji as the back three, who've been really solid the last couple of games. Guerrero, Emre Can, I think, is going to jump into the starting lineup with Dahoud and Hakimi as the four in the midfield. And the three up front is going to be Brandt. Sancho, I think they are gonna bring him back into the starting lineup. He's had a minor injury the last few games and he's been coming off the bench. But I think they will risk him to start in this game, and obviously Erling Haaland up front. So obviously there's quite a few players missing through injury, as you can see. Thiago has been ruled out today by the Bayern Munich manager. Coutinho and Tolisso are obviously still out, and Sule, who supposedly is on his way back, I don't think we will see him in this game. Marco Reus, who reportedly might be out for the season again, another injury for this player, and we will not see him tomorrow. Schultz and Zagadou are missing as well, and there's a slight chance Axel Witsel might be back in this one, but again, if that's the case, that might be on the bench and maybe not even at all. Now these two teams are fighting for the Bundesliga title this season in this game, with just 4 points obviously, as I've said, between them. This is the game that Borussia Dortmund have to win if they want to keep track with Bayern, because if Bayern win, I think the league is basically over. It will be a 7-point lead, and I don't see Bayern dropping many more points in this Bundesliga. But if somehow Dortmund can get the result, it will be just a 1-point lead for Bayern. That will put some nerves in them maybe, and we could have a very entertaining title race. So I'm personally hoping for a Dortmund win, even though I don't really care what's going to happen. I just want to see a good game. But a Dortmund win would make the league way more interesting for the last couple of weeks. And now a draw obviously helps Bayern. It doesn't end Dortmund's chances, but I think Dortmund will have to go all out for the win, because I think Bayern will be happy with getting a draw from this game. Now, except from the title race being on the line and the Bundesliga title, there's also another very interesting battle going on tomorrow. It's Robert Lewandowski against Erling Haaland. Obviously, Lewandowski is probably right now the best striker in the world that is not named Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been on fire this season. He's been on fire for the last couple of years. I think he scored 40 plus goals in the last 5 years. Some incredible numbers by Robert Lewandowski, and he's an incredible all-around striker, incredible finisher of the ball, and a danger in and outside of the box. And on the other hand, it's Erling Haaland, the teenager, who this season has come out of nowhere and he's taken over the world. A very good player, superb finisher as well, very fast on the ball, but just looks a bit more awkward on the ball than Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski looks like he oozes more class, but it's going to be a very interesting fight between these two, because you have the master of the league, Robert Lewandowski, who's been in the Bundesliga for the last 7-8 years, I think, and he's dominated every single season, being the best goal scorer in the league, against Erling Haaland, who is a young player that wants to get at that level of Robert Lewandowski, who has the ability to get to that level, but is not quite at that level yet. And obviously Jadon Sancho in there as well, looking to add to his 30 goal contributions this season. Now, obviously, this is a very hard game to call. You can obviously see that Dortmund's defensive line is not at the same level as Bayern's, and I think they will not be able to keep Lewandowski quiet for the whole game. I think both teams are going to concede. I expect there to be many goals in this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. So everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back maybe for a review after the game or the day after the game to talk about what happened in this amazing fixture. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.